Here. For those of you just now tuning in, my name is CarmelOP and welcome back to Deus Ex Human Revolution. We were just talking about the comparisons between this and the first Dishonored, and I think my not problem with the game, but one thing I've noticed is that I kind of wish they took the time at the beginning of the game to, like, they didn't take time for you to really get oriented to characters or anything. They just kind of shoved you into the world, which is a fine design approach. But like for a game like Deus Ex, like I feel like you want to know as much as you can before you just kind of go. Because like in the first one, you had the idea of like what the NSF was. You had an idea of what UNATCO was, you know? It just, I don't know the words for it yet, and I gotta figure it out. That's gonna be the hard part. I don't know how to put it into words how I feel. Because the story's there, you know. Is it a great story? It's okay. You know, it's probably great if you've never played the first one, but it's okay for what it is.
No, I just like hanging out in the sewers because they smell better than what I eat for breakfast. Any other stupid questions?
Not yet, but if I come up with one, I'll be sure to ask. Where's the kid?
We thought he was in the upper city, holed up nice and tight inside a bell tower compound, but as it turned out, the fox got nervous. Didn't like the look of Tom's flex stick, so they moved his son someplace safer.
What could be safer than inside Bell Tower headquarters?
You're about to find out, migrant. They're holding him just around that corner in the basement of an old noodle factory. Won't be easy getting him out either, because the men guarding him aren't your typical Bell Tower police. These are warriors, specially trained, heavily augmented.
I have a feeling I may have met them before. If that's the case, you got an escape plan?
You are the escape plan, my friend. Didn't Tom tell you? If Bell Tower finds out anyone else is involved, things are going to get very ugly in Lower Hinsha.
So Tong's willing to risk his kid's life on one man's abilities?
Not necessarily. When you get to Tong's son, give him this. He'll know what to do with it. Now,
Oh, we're about to meet Tracer.
Wouldn't want you to miss your next ride.
I'll be honest, the story feels artificial, especially compared to the original. You like, and here's the thing too, like I feel like you have to play the game. Well, I haven't played Mankind Divided. I have not played that. I got this weird feeling that everything in this game and in Mankind Divided is a weird setup for the first game. And that's kind of the trouble you ask for when you do prequels, is that you end up doing, like, you don't service your own story, you service the story to come. And that's why I prefer, like, a lot of games do, like Borderlands, the pre-sequel. It had its own story. I don't remember if it was good or not, but I do enjoy the fact that the protagonists in that game were eventually the villains of the following games. You know, I did enjoy that. We'll drag him back here. That's just what it feels like. This is in the service of the story of the first instead of its own thing. Even though I haven't played Mankind Divided, but that's kind of what you expect with prequels, is that you expect a lot of setup to the first game, right? Or the game they're being a prequel to. Whereas like if you play games like, say, I didn't connect the dots between this and the original. The story doesn't match up for me. Yeah, I had to do some research. I mean, they got characters like Bob Page, Manderley's in it, only in the form of like emails and stuff. That's about as far as he goes. Like, I think of Assassin's Creed Rogue, where part of it was like, a good part of it was like, Shay, I think was his name. I think that was his name. He, you know, he had his own storyline in a way, and then it had nothing to do with the main games. And I feel like if more like prequel type games did that, it would be a lot better suited. Really, I just got here, bro.
Access granted.
Doors opened. Activate, deactivate, deactivate. I think, yeah, if the stories don't match, I mean, and like that's okay, but like if the stories aren't connected, they like the other stories at least have to be, I guess, not good, but worth a damn. There's Tracer.
You Tom's kid.
So my mother keeps telling me. But you are neither bell tower nor Chinese.
I don't know if that's his voice actor. If that is Tracer, he could have more than one kid.
Instead of his harvesters?
Wise assumption. Let's get out of here.
I don't think so. Last time I checked, Bell Tower had a lot of firepower out there. You may have been able to slip past them with ease, but I'm thinking it's safer in here. No offense, American.
None taken. I wasn't crazy about the odds myself, but when I questioned it, I was told to give you this.
Well, well. Way to go, father. This changes everything. Assuming they reassembled it correctly. You ready to go?
Let's see here. I'm not even going to ask about the device. I don't care.
Father, I have some unfinished business to take care of, and it all goes to shit if I don't get you back to him in one piece.
Don't worry about that. I'll make sure father sticks to his promise. Maybe even get him to throw in a little extra. But as grateful as I am for your assistance, from here on in, it's every man for himself. See you later.
Okay, you went invisible. That's fine. 3 praxis points available. We are actually going to... I don't want to get some powers, to be honest. Well, actually, the fucking powers don't seem that worth it, honestly. I mean, the cloaking system, sure. We should upgrade our batteries, actually. What do I want? I don't know what I want. Fuck. Aim stabilizer might be good. I don't care about recoil. I don't need anything more in hacking. Don't need that. Stealth enhancer. Maybe. I don't know. A lot of these powers, I'm not gonna lie, kind of suck. I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, that's actually not bad. It's not bad at all. I don't want to upgrade the Typhoon system. We're going to upgrade our health. I need to be a bit more, you know, tanky. But like, see, one thing I would have liked in the game, and you can blame Tomb Raider, I think 2011, 2012 for this, because this is the early instance I can remember it, and maybe Jack 3 did it a little bit. But throughout the game and throughout the story, as you play, you know, your character looks slightly different, just to kind of represent the events of what's happened in the game and where you are in the story. It'd have been nice to see like Adam's like cybernetic augments like become more pronounced and stuff as the game goes on, or not as the game goes on, but as you unlock upgrades. You know, that'd have been pretty neat, which they probably just didn't think about it. But you know, it is what it is. Okay, so there's a guy looking directly this way. Nah, this isn't what I want to do. But yeah, doing prequels is hard. Well, maybe not hard, but definitely their own challenge. Because you have to think about like what story elements you really want to put into them and what the audience already knows if they've played the natural sequel of a game. It's kind of what you have to think about. There's one guy right in front of me. I'm just gonna wait him out. That's all I can do. Yeah, we are never going to get another Deus Ex game. The series is done. Yeah, because the studio shut down. Yeah. He's got an armored head, so I'm willing to bet that he won't go down with the headshot. So I just shot him in the ass. But like that's another thing too. It's like, come on, boxes, move out the goddamn way. Like if you make another Deus Ex game, it's going to be nothing like the original. Like it's only going to be called Deus Ex because it shares the same universe, and maybe some story elements with some fanfare characters. You know, that's what I would expect. There's no way he's coming all the way up here. He's coming all the way the fuck up here, isn't he? He's coming all the way the fuck up here. That's fine. I'll just tag him when he gets upstairs here. Yeah, he really is coming all the way up here. I mean, I'll give it to him. Okay. I just gotta drop and not alert this dude. Can I even use the computer without them noticing? I doubt it, right? Probably not. Eh, shit. Unless I stun him, maybe. Yeah, I wish I could like lower the blinds in a room or something. That'd be pretty dope. Please don't notice me. Oh, that's as far as he goes. Okay, we got time. Oh, that doesn't tell me anything. I don't want to know any of that. I don't give a shit. Shit, I'm all the way down here. Fuck me. Okay, we're gonna go back up the stairs, find another way around. Okay. All right, we're good. We're good. We just gotta go back the way we came, not drop down because that was a waste of time. And hopefully get the fuck out of here. Yeah, we're good. But yeah, we're never going to get another Deus Ex, which, again, would it be Deus Ex because it's in the universe, or Deus Ex because of the gameplay systems and the MSIM elements? That's really the question. I think we gotta go this way. I don't know how they don't see this dude. Yeah, y'all look that way. Okay, I'm guessing I have to... Well, what the fuck is the way out? Because if that's where I came from... Hold up, this is not making any sense. Oh. Okay. Yeah, that guy's huge. Yeah, I would call him a heavy. There we go. Yeah, we go in here. What's up, Adro? Good seeing you. As always. Okay. This stinky shit. Who the fuck shits like this? Like, bro, there's like no privacy there. Like, those toilets look awful. I guess we are in like China, so you know, different standards, but Jesus. I remember when I was in high school, we had a single stall with 2 toilets in it. Fucking hilarious. And of course the rednecks, they would try to, you know, shit in one and piss in the other from across the stall. And then, you know, there'd always be a joke, you know, you go in there and hold hands with your homeboy while you're pooping. God, who does that shit? Like, who, I want to know who at my school approved that shit. That's so dumb. They were A-okay with it. Yeah, pissing one, shit in the other. What? And you know, motherfuckers did it too. I mean, at least it's not like in a field house or whatever the fuck they're called. Like I know I was on like a field training one time, like in basic, and like they just have this shitter house, and there's like no stalls, just a bunch of toilet seats lined up. And that's it. That's where you shit. And thank God, like I train, like I have this thing like where I just don't use I don't use public toilets. I refuse to. And I refuse to use like a friend's toilet. Like if I go to their house, like I will hold a shit rather than use the toilet at their house. And so one of 2 things happened. One, I kind of trained my body to hold it. And 2, the MREs that they fed us, like you could eat like 3 or 4 in a day and not have to go to the bathroom, which is wild. And so like that's how I went 3 days without taking a dump. And several other dudes did it too. I guess they felt the same way I did, because the second we got back to the barracks, we all went to the bathrooms. Oh man. Okay, I still can't go down this way. I don't understand why. Wait, no, no, they're still there. Yeah, I don't know why they're there saying I can't go. Makes 0 goddamn sense. Okay, load into another area. All right. See here. Yeah, I don't know how far away from the ending we are. The shitty part is there's multiple endings. Like I looked at the achievements, and I saw the fact that there's more than one. That's just about as far as I went. And that's going to be, hopefully, I hope it's like how the previous games were, where it's just the last choice really matters, and it's not any of the other choices leading up to the end of the game, which there haven't really been any, but it's still like a paranoia I have, because I really don't want to do all this over again. But it is what it is. I used to have only a home toilet use habit. It was great to rip that band-aid off. I squat above the toilet. No, so you squat above the toilet like an absolute menace. But hey man, that fucking works though. I can't blame you. Fucking put your feet on the fucking toilet seat and just squat over it. Oh bro, there's nothing under the stairs here. 0 out of 10. Okay, let's go talk to Mr. Tong. No, not my feet on the seat. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Let's see, I don't want to go down. This place is fucking confusing. Yeah, didn't I just... Oh, wait, no, those stairs don't work for that. I gotta take the fucking elevator down to get to them? No. Okay, yeah, we gotta go this way. Where I didn't murk their dudes. Yeah, I hope I can at least unlock most of the upgrades at the end of the game. What the fuck is that? Hold up, what is this? Okay, spirits and the laser rifle. Hold up. We are... What weapons do we want to drop? We're going to drop these automatic unlocking devices because we have 2 stacks of them. So we're going to drop those. We're going to drop that dumb remote explosive, or actually kind of fuse it with something. We're going to use this. No, I can't fuse it with anything, so we're going to drop those. We have heavy rifle ammo, which we've already reloaded. We have rockets. Oh yeah, we're not going to have enough room for that. Fuck. We barely have room for it. The laser rifle. Bro, that's going to be sick. Okay, Mr. Tong.
You have talent, Jensen. You ever need a job, you tell me. I'll hook you up.
I take it the kid made it back in one piece.
He says I owe you a weapon. I always repay my debts. With interest.
Too late, Adro. You're stuck in the same boat as I am. Whatever I say into the ether stays.
That's one debt paid. Now tell me what you know.
Bell Tower keeps 2 ships in port. They think nobody notices, but I keep an eye. Every couple of days, one of them loads up in the middle of the night and sails out.
Heading where?
A wise man doesn't ask. I just know the Heizen Su pulls out tonight. And where she make port, I bet you find your scientists.
That's a whole lot of maybe, Tong.
True. But maybe you lucky more times than I can count.
Bell Tower runs tight security. How do you expect me to get on their ship?
One of my boys will leave a package inside a locker for you in an equipment shed. You find it, we talk, and I tell you what to do next.
I'll be waiting with bated breath, I'm sure.
Okay, what did I... Oh, a fucking grenade launcher too? Are you serious? Oh, man. I think it's time to say goodbye to the trank rifle. I think it's time to say goodbye to it. Oh, let me drop the grenades. Let me drop the trank rifle ammo. Yeah, because we're getting better and better stuff. And that only means like, hey, we're gonna start running into really tough enemies at some point. A big reason I will never stream. I probably do say dumb things, and it's on the internet forever. Yeah, I mean, at the same time, like, you kind of yes and no, right? Like, I say dumb shit, you know, and that's okay. You know, you're not going to be a perfect person all the time, and that's okay. Because the people who want you to be perfect wouldn't look over their own faults if they saw them on somebody else. So, like, that's why I don't stress about it. My wife and I, we watched this show called Righteous Gemstones. Fantastic show. I highly recommend it. It's about these 3 adult children, like they're kids. I mean, they're siblings. They're siblings, and they are the children of a pastor of a mega church. And like, they're terrible people. Like, all 3 of them. They're terrible, narcissistic, selfish people, right? And like, it's a great show. It's funny too. Like, it's got its own plot lines and everything to it. Great show. But yeah, and John Goodman plays the dad. Danny McBride plays one of the sons. One of the guys from Workaholics plays another one of the sons. I don't know where the sister's from. But regardless, great show. And John Goodman's character, he says something in the series at one point, and it rings so true. It's like something along the lines of, if you want to be forgiven, you have to have room to forgive. And it's pretty much saying like, hey, at least the way I took it, like, hey, you have to forgive others for their faults if you want your faults to be forgiven as well. Yeah, get fucked. We'll go ahead and break out the we got 92 rounds of pistol ammo. I need to start putting this shit to use.
Who the hell is that?
Nobody you need to worry about. That's who. Anything else I can hack into? Maybe another robot. It's called Righteous Gemstones. It's either on Netflix. I think it's on Netflix. It's really good.
Access granted.
Okay, not worried about that. Yeah, the robots are going back and forth, so I'm just gonna let them do their thing. Oh, you son of a bitch. Asshole. Why did he come straight to me? That makes zero goddamn sense. But yeah, Righteous Gemstones. It's a great show. It's got its own little storylines in it.
Access granted.
You know, it's got Eric Andre in it too at some point. Really good. Highly recommend it. Then Olivia and I tried to start watching Lost, and we could like we're a few episodes in, but I'm still like, eh. 'Cause I watched it up to like season 2 or 3 way back in the day. On the Alien Expert, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know a damn thing about it. I really don't pay attention to alien stuff because like we don't know anything. Everything's speculation, right? The most solid evidence of aliens we have is maybe Roswell. Maybe. Well, actually, no, we have I think we have. Well, I'm gonna use some of these auto hack grenades. I'm not dealing with that shit. Yeah, we were already in here. Tong's explosive package.
Sure could teach my boys some tricks, Jensen.
Tong, how did you get this frequency?
Ancient Chinese secret. Now listen, you're going to plant that package in Administrator Wang's office. Put it on the bastard's desk and trigger it. Sound good?
Sounds like I'm doing you a favor. How does it help me?
The explosion should distract the guards. Then you hop in a cargo pod and off you go. But you only got one shot. No turning back once you trigger that thing, you get me?
I got you. Only set it if I'm ready to go.
Okay. That's pretty much saying, hey, don't trigger the explosive unless you've gotten everything in the level you can. I'm gonna hate this part. Okay.
Access granted.
But yeah, I don't really worry about aliens too much because, like, I mean, there's really nothing to worry about. I mean, yeah, there's probably aliens. They've probably visited us, but like, beyond that, like, what am I going to fucking do about it, you know? Because everything we have is like hearsay and not even eyewitness testimonies. You have some people who have like abduction stories, and it's like always like, you know, how much of those can you really believe? Oh my god, hack that.
Access granted.
Okay. Aliens are the least of our worries right now. I mean, it would be cool if aliens were real, but like, here's the thing though, like, how far down on the totem pole are we, right? Like, what if they have faster than light travel already? You know, what if they have all the fancy Star Trek stuff, Star Wars stuff that, you know, we fantasize about, our scientists fantasize about, and we're nowhere near it, and they've mastered it. You know, it's like driving up.
Access granted.
It's like driving up to somebody in like a battery-powered car while somebody else is using a horse and buggy. You know, like that's how advanced they would be. And so like, or how disadvantaged we'd be, you know, like we'd be nowhere near their level. Just for footage sake, I'm gonna kill a dude with these stuff. What the fuck? How do they know I'm here? What the fuck? How do they know the fuck I'm... What? That makes zero goddamn sense. There's gotta be a different way in here. Stephen Greer believes that ETs are good and can provide infinite free energy. He believes human leaders are the ones to worry about. I mean, fuck, who is it that says that, like, humans are easily corruptible? Somebody says that along those lines. I forgot who, though. Like, because they're so easily corruptible, you can't do anything with humans. Fuck, who was it that said that? Okay, I'm gonna kill this dude for footage sake. With a stealth attack. Come here. Come here. That's pretty brutal. Stabbed in the neck and the heart. Bro lost. There's no coming back from that. It was over. Ooh, anything under these stairs? No, really? Dark side is seductive. Yeah. God, I wish Star Wars didn't suck. I wish it wasn't so ass. Do I even have an EMP grenade? I do not. That kind of sucks a lot, actually. Because I don't have a rocket launcher. Let's just pull out the stun gun. I mean, I have a silent sniper rifle. I can maybe do some damage to some dudes with this, maybe. Yeah, I hear the heavy footsteps, so I think it's just the machine's 4 feet. Yeah, we're okay. Yeah, good, you found a body. Yeah, I think we're good for the most part. For those of you watching live, it is greatly appreciated that you are